The Orders module, the most used and beloved page in RoseRocket. You can think of the Orders module as a database with all of the active loads that you've added into RoseRocket. From the Orders page, you can drill down into a specific order to see the status, documents, or even create new orders. But before we get into all of that, let me show you around. This is the Orders module. And because every person works in a different way, our orders list is flexible to be customized however you like so you can find the information you need quickly. First, let's take a look at columns. You can customize the information in your list view by selecting the Columns button and removing or adding columns that you want. Next, you're able to search for orders using the search bar, and from here you can find specific orders by searching the PO number, order number, customer name, or really anything order related. Next, you're able to filter your orders list to only see orders that are categorized specifically by what you're looking for. For example, you can filter to see all orders for a specific customer or in a specific lane. Lastly, we have Save Views. These are tabs that you can use to organize your orders list and will be automatic in your account. These are organizational wide, but can be created in each instance for a custom view. There are a number of ways to add orders into RoseRocket, but let's go through the most common workflow for creating a new order. Start off in the Orders module and select the New Order button. From here, add a customer to your order by searching or selecting the recent customers or creating a new customer profile. Once your customer is selected, click the Create Order button, and your order will be created in New Status inside of RoseRocket. Before we go into the details of the order, let's just quickly go over what we're looking at here. From the map view, you're able to see all of the stops when they're added, and you can also see the location of the shipment if using an ELD integration. From the side panel, we have the activity, which includes chat. You can chat with customers using the RoseRocket customer portal directly from an order. Events, which basically is a log that tracks who's doing what on this load. And internal notes, which can be left by your team to communicate effectively and are saved right in each order. If we scroll down, let's take a look at these order types. For the purpose of this demo, I'm going to be using a point-to-point order, but if you have orders that have a single shipper, single consignee, are in a sequence, or has multiple stops, you can just select the order type that you want and build the order from there. If we scroll down to the order details, we'll see the information that needs to be filled out. Shipper details were populated from the customer, but those can be edited if needed. And now it's time to enter the consignee. So this load is going to Home Depot. And using search on Google, you're able to actually pull in the addresses based on the company name. Once it's selected, RoseRocket will automatically pull all of those address details into RoseRocket so you don't have to. Next, let's select a ready time. So this load is ready today and it needs to be delivered by Saturday. If there are any special instructions for this order, you can leave them here. And if you want to add any extra things that you charge beyond freight, like an appointment delivery or a lumper fee, you can add that accessorial here. Now lastly, let's take a look at commodities. So if you have moved a commodity in the past, you can simply search for it by name here. But if you have not, you're able to add it in manually here and RoseRocket will save it. So let's say this is a full truckload shipment. If you want to add more than one commodity, just select the Add Commodity line and you're able to add as many as you want. Now, once all this information is inputted in the order, submit order. This will create the order in book status once a rate is added. So from here, you can see that it's added a quote section. In order to create a spot quote for this order, select the Add Spot Quote and add your charges that you've negotiated here. So let's say we have a $1,000 freight charge and 10% fuel. Once this quote is published and it's been negotiated, you're ready to add it to the order, simply select it here, and the order will be updated to book status. Now the order is ready to be dispatched to a partner carrier. Select the Assign Carrier button and head over to the Assign Carrier tab. From here, you can search for your carrier by name or selected recent carrier from the list. If you're integrated with a compliance software, you'll see a simple indicator with a green, yellow, or red icon indicating the compliance of that carrier. From here, select the Create New Manifest button and add in the charges for what you're paying your carrier. Once this is saved, you'll see here that a new manifest has been created for this order. So before we send this to our carrier, let's dig into the manifest, which can be found in the task section on the order. And here we see the manifest for this order. From the manifest, there are a few ways you can dispatch to your carrier. You can dispatch to a partner carrier by selecting the Send to Carrier button. From here, you'll be presented with a few options. The first one is a rate confirmation. This will send the rate confirmation document as well as the stop details directly to your partner carrier's email. The second is a pickup request. Now, this is similar to a rate confirmation, but this is used in situations where there is not an agreed upon rate yet between you and your carrier. So you can send a pickup request asking a carrier to move the freight, and once you've agreed upon a rate via phone or email, that can be added into RoseRocket and a rate confirmation will be sent. Now, before we get into sending a rate confirmation, let's quickly check out the dispatch settings. There are a number of settings that can be set on the user or organizational level to make this process easier. For example, you can update how long an offer has before it expires. Once all your dispatch settings are saved, you can go back to dispatching. Let's send a rate confirmation to our partner carrier. Here we can see who we're dispatching to, where responses should go. So if you have someone on your team or maybe a shared inbox that you want all responses to these emails to go, you can add that here. We can see who we're dispatching to, add any emails or CC people, and RoseRocket will automatically generate a subject and body for the email, but you can update this however you like. Lastly, we have documents, so you can include or remove any documents you want to send, and click the Send Email to Carrier button. Once you've sent your rate confirmation or pickup request to your partner carrier, you'll see that the manifest has been updated to Partner Pending. This means we're waiting for the carrier to accept or sign that tender before the manifest will start. In the activity feed, we can also see that the email with the rate confirmation has been sent and track any activity on the manifest here. Your partner will receive the rate confirmation offer in their email that looks like this, where they can see the rate, stop details, and commodity details. Once your partner carrier has accepted the tender offer, the manifest will be updated to Assign status. From the activity log, you can also see that someone has viewed the tender, and when it's signed, you can see who and the date and time it was signed. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed this video, and you can always learn more at Rose Rocket Academy.